The University of Education Winneba has been closed down. This follows escalating protests and destruction of school property by students. These students protested from the fact that over 30 teaching and non-teaching staff of the school were dismissed for not following due process in seeking redress to their grievances. Yesterday in the evening, some students burnt tires on campus, protesting the dismissal of their lecturers. Now here is Central Regional Minister Kwame Duncan announcing the decision of RegSec to close down the school.
Council are going to enter upon, but those are matters that the appropriate authorities are seized with, i.e. the University Council and the Minister in charge of tertiary education, and by extension the Minister for Education. Ours as the Regional Security Council is to ensure the peace and security of the university. So, on the advice of the Regional Security Council, we cannot continue to allow the university to be in session. That our report is this, that every passing day, the level of insecurity increases or escalates. As we speak, some of the buildings have had their windows shattered. The university's bus, I'm told, the glasses have been shattered. That yesterday, during the period of the power outage, some of the students took opportunity or took advantage of that and set tires burning, blocked roads, and virtually were seeking to turn the security and the peace of the university upside down. This morning, they have not relented in their effort to continue with the
Now, some of the students have been telling Adum TV that police started firing tear gas this morning while classes were ongoing.
And no question, no. That is the problem.
We are even afraid.
You see, that is the problem in the sense that, even though Krampana police for no Krampon, my Krampon, we don't even know our left and right. The administration has made it so say there is so much tension on campus. Without them Krampa win yourself and Ross lecture. Your lecture hall honma ya to babu mu say mi na yam ya ana me nam honom no and to so the person administration yam ya ne say they should just look at the matter and look at the people and address the issue according to how it's supposed to be sana be ya asumdie beba because here ebe na e ka say eba na se bibi say wa sisi ya e ka be na ye de be beli en ana yentimi so nka say hypers department for kwa na enya because yes sorry obi so aka sorry yes men ka sorry me so ye ina na aka yen
issues I say bam because abandon on the year then oba easy your friend saying
yeah easy na so
oba easy.
Some students there explaining the events to our sister station Adum TV, speaking local language. Now, let's get the latest from our correspondent Richard Kwejo Nyako, who joins us now by phone. Kwejo, what's the latest? Have the students heeded the RegSec directive? Have they left campus?
They have not left. They say they are going nowhere, and this has been reinforced by a directive, a counter one at that, by the MP for Ifutu, Alexander Fenyomaken, who is urging them to stay on because an amicable resolution has been reached. At a news conference that was organized about an hour ago, he said that he's reached a deal. He and then the MP for Assistant Central Kennedy Japo, who was also there, have reached a deal with the sacked or the dismissed lecturers, and they are to write a letter to the governing council to reinstate them. So there is no cause for alarm and the students should stay on. But I've had interactions with the security men on campus. You earlier heard the regional minister, who is the head of the Regional Security Council, who gave the directive that the school should be closed down indefinitely, and all students are supposed to vacate from the campus at 6 p.m. And so I can see about 15 police vehicles that are here. Let's talk about the damage that has been caused today. I can see some of the police vehicles that have been damaged. They've damaged their school buses. They've damaged other vehicles belonging to private people. They've also blocked roads to the community. And so commuters had to divert their course to another before getting access to their various homes. And they've caused some incalculable damages to property, buildings. They've broken down some of the glasses and all of that. So currently, the situation here is very fluid. I can see some of the students that are still in their hostels. There are others too that are still agitating. They are chanting war songs, and they were addressed by the MP for the area, Alexander Afenyo-Markin, to stay on, and they say that no cause for alarm. So that is the confusion we find ourselves here, whether the students are to heed to the directive by the Regional Security Council, or they are to go by the counter directive by the MP for the area, Alexander Afenyo-Markin.
Right, so let's be clear here. Mr. Afenyo-Markin is advising the students not to heed the RegSec directive. But why does he feel that without the students on campus, his proposed solution of the dismissed staff writing to the council will not work?
Well, he has not given any reason for him saying that the students should stay on campus, and he's not also said away that the students should disregard. But we can infer that, I mean, one directive has been given, and he is urging them to stay on. He first commended them for their action, for their fight from Monday up to this time, and he says that, well, it is not an individual fight, but they have done well because they were fighting for a just cause. They were fighting for their lecturers who they feel have been dealt with unjustifiably. And so he did not really give any reason why he wants the students to stay. But I had an interaction with the regional minister, and he says that the Regional Security Council is the highest decision-making body in terms of security in the region, and their directive still stands. And so the police are doubling in their numbers, and they are waiting for the 6 p.m. mark to flush all of them out.
Now, another of the rumors going about was that one person may have actually lost their lives as a result of these disturbances. Is that the case? Can you confirm this?
No, we cannot confirm. We also had same, and so we followed it up to the hospital where that woman, a pregnant woman, fell in the process when the police were firing the tear gas and when there were exchanges between the students and the police. She fell and then was sent to the hospital, but we don't have a confirmation. In fact, we've spoken with hospital authorities who have not confirmed to us that the lady is or has indeed passed, but they said that the lady has been hospitalized, but we cannot verify, we cannot claim that the lady is dead. Other people also got injured in the process. One was a policeman who was hit by a stone, and so he got some injury on the head, and blood was oozing from the head, and so had to be rushed to the police station. So far, these are some of the casualties we can say, but we cannot confirm any deaths now.
Mr. Kojinyako, thank you for that. We'll be coming back to you for more, no doubt, as these events unfold. There's so much more to come on The Pulse. The Education Ministry will be holding a press conference. We'll take you live later on The Pulse.